And now with the playing of O Canada, we welcome our outrider here at the track on 2, Crystal Cole. And thanks very much again to our outrider, Crystal Cole, leading us with the playing of O Canada. Welcome to the track on 2. This is our 13th day of racing. Track is rated fast. Beautiful day for racing here today at the track on 2. Temperature currently 20 degrees Celsius. We'll give you the changes on today's card. In the opener, there are no changes. You can turn to race 2. Race 2, we do have a scratch here. Number 3, Fanatical Maniac, is a vet scratch sick from race 2. And that will reduce the betting options in race 2 down to win and pick 3 only. Win and pick 3. Wagering available on race 2. Turning then to race 3, driver change for number 7, Crush Me. Driver will now be Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly drives the 7, Crush Me, in race 3. Race 4 has no changes. It'll be the start of our 20-cent minimum pick 4 wager. Good group of 6 there for the 4th. No changes. Turning then to race 5. Race 5, number 7, Blue Who. The driver to be announced will be Tom Miller. Tom Miller, trainer and also now driver for 7, Blue Who, in the 5th. Race 6, Phillies and Mayors. Good group of 6 there with no changes. On then to the 7th and final in the finale. We've got no changes at this time. Those are all the changes then to pass your way. We'll get underway with our first race here this afternoon at 3:10. That is 13 minutes from now. I'd like to thank you for joining us and wish you good luck on the races here today at the track on 2. And now we're introducing the field on post parade for the opener here at the track on 2. Group of maiden claimers. 2-year-olds drew the inside. Number 1, Go On Bobo, owned by Jacques Lambert. Also trains and drives. 2 is Order 1 to Go, owned by Jamie Gray and Jackson Widdop. Jamie Gray in the Selkie. Here is the 3, Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak, owned by Outlaw West Stable. Connie Colthammer at the controls. Next for the 4, Hey, Save Me Some Chips, owned by Rod Starkowski and Andrew Scott. Phil Giesbrecht in the driver's seat. And rounding out the field is the 5, I'm All Taj, owned by Albert Branham. The trainer-driver is J.F. Gagne. That's your field of 5 maidens then for the opener here at the track on 2. We've got the early daily double starting here. Also exacta wagering, win, place, and show as well. And we're down to 4 minutes to post time. Give you my picks as I do before each race. I tried the 5, I'm All Taj on top. This is a 3-year-old facing some 2-year-olds and some relatively inexperienced horses here. I'm All Taj has had 8 starts, just picked up a couple of thirds, but I think he faces his easiest field that he has gone up against so far in his racing career. And going to try the outside 5, JF Gagne, in for a price here with the Son of Taj Mahal. I'm All Taj, going to be my top selection. For second, number 1, Go On Bobo. This one qualified pretty well here at the track on 2 last weekend, but is a 2-year-old filly in against some boys and in against some older horses, so somewhat up against it, but off the good qualifier last time. I tried her for second for Jacques Lambert, and Go On Bobo is your current 8-5 favorite. For third, number 2, Order 1 to Go, Mystician Gelding, a 2-year-old making his debut here after he qualified 5 times down at Century Downs, making his debut here for Jamie Gray. Last qualifier, pretty decent second, so I threw him in for the show dough. I tried a 5-1-2 here in the opener. Track on 2, opening race coming up in just 2 minutes. Good luck. And starting to get rolling here for the opener. Group of maidens moving in, lining up. Got the field of 5 here to start us off at the track on 2. Thanks for joining us here today. And a favorite on the board is the 4, Hayes, Save Me Some Chips. This one, a Santana Blue Chip filly coming back off a layoff. Hasn't raced since June. Good qualifier, though, last week at Century Downs, and public making her a 3-5 favorite. Also taking some support, the outside 5, I'm Altage with JF Gagne. And actually now both the 4 and the 5 at even money on the board. Not something you see every day. And the field for the opener. All set. And it's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Hey, Save Me Some Chips is out well. Down on the inside, Go On Bobo. And then filling third horse position, you've got Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak. Coming through into fourth was Order One to Go. Backing off into fifth, I'm Altage as Hey, Save Me Some Chips. Rough gated out there. Giesbrecht trying to hold that one together as taking a couple of missteps there wide was Hey, Save Me Some Chips. She's going to tuck into third. Keeping the lead then is Go On Bobo. It's Go On Bobo by 2.5 by the quarter in a time of 29-1. Following in from second, Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak, and then it was ducking into third. Hey, Save Me Some Chips. Another 2.5 lengths back to Order One to Go, and I'm Altage looked to leave, but then he backed off into fifth, and he rides the cones at the back there for Gagne. They head down the backside, single file fashion. It's the lone 2-year-old filly in the field, Go On Bobo, leading the pack here as she is taking her time getting the half-mile point as Lambert got the brakes on pretty good here as he goes by the half, 101-3, just 32-2 in the second quarter. They move to the final turn. Go On Bobo, gonna try to drive on now. She's got 2.5 on Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak. Outside thirds, Hey, Save Me Some Chips is on the attack. Then another 2 lengths back to Order One to Go. Nothing yet from I'm Altage. He's at the back as they race on the final turn. Go On Bobo, driving on with it now, ducking into the 2-hole for a rest there as Hayes, Save Me Some Chips. Backing away a bit as Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak. 3 quarters, 131-3. It's Go On Bobo. Hayes, Save Me Some Chips has something to say about it, and as she tips out for the drive, Order One to Go is closing a bit for Jamie Gray, and then it is I'm Altage. It's Go On Bobo. Hayes, Save Me Some Chips has dead aim on the outside. Order One to Go, closing late. Go On Bobo, and Hayes, Save Me Some Chips at the line. Hey, Save Me Some Chips. Got it in between horses. Looked like Go On Bobo may have held second, and then it was Order One to Go in 201 flat. And now returning back, the opening race winner in the photo was number 4, Hey, Save Me Some Chips, winning it. Second was 1, Go On Bobo. Third 2, Order One to Go. Fourth was 5, I'm Altage. Returning back, Hey, Save Me Some Chips, 3-year-old bay filly by Santana Blue Chip from the Cam Ocean mare, Baby You Save Me. Bred by Andrew Scott and Kim Baxter, owned by Andrew Scott and Rod Starkowski, trained by Rod Starkowski, driven to victory by Phil Giesbrecht. First win in 8 lifetime tries for Hey, Save Me Some Chips, as she picks up the maiden mark here today of 201 flat. Winning it at even money on the board was Hey, Save Me Some Chips in the opener. Results official. And the prices are up. Number 4, Hey Save Me Some Chips, paying $4.10 to win, $3.20 to place, and $2.30 to show. Second one, Go on Bobo, pay $2.10 and $2.10. Third, number 2, Order One to Go, $4.60 to show. The $2 Exacta 4-1 paid $43.90. Opening race rundown, Go on Bobo second, Order One to Go third, Outlaw Talks a Blue Streak was fifth, Hey Save Me Some Chips the winner, I'm All Taj fourth. From the top down, 2, 3, 5, 1, 4. Next up, race 2. Race 2 does have a scratch. Number 3, Fanatical Maniac, is a vet scratch sick. Due to the scratch, we have limited wagering menu here in race 2. We'll have win wagering and pick 3. Win and pick 3 in race 2. The pick 3 is a 20-cent minimum. And race 2 comes up next in 18 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, here today at the Track on 2, I'd like to remind you that the breast cancer team is here today. They are selling tickets for a trip to Vegas for two. Airfare plus hotel on the strip is included, or you could take $1,500 cash. 13th year that we've been doing this draw to support breast cancer research. The draw is going to be on Tuesday, September 28th. So buy those raffle tickets today from the breast cancer team. Trip for two to Vegas, including airfare and hotel, or $1,500 cash. And the field on post right now for race number 2. This race a classified event going for $4,600. Win and pick 3 wagering only here on the second. Number 1 is My Day, owned by Dave Kelly, Dan McDougall, and Don McDougall. Logan Gillis will drive. 2 Canadian Pharaoh, it's Phil Giesbrecht in the bike for owners Jacques Lambert and Richard Scott. The 3 is a scratch. Rounding out the field then is the 4 Tropical Dragon, owned by Dave Kelly and Mike Dix. Dave Kelly calls the shots. That's your field then for this second race is just a field of 3. We've got win and pick 3 wagering. Pick 3 a 20-cent minimum bet. And we're down to 5 minutes to post. My picks here in a 3-horse race, I just take one of them. And we've only got win wagering, so that makes sense. And I did try the 4 Tropical Dragon on top, certainly the highest win percentage in this field. As this year, he has won 8 out of 11 starts. He's won here at the track on 2. He's won at Century Downs. He's been versatile. Has been able to race a lot of his races from off the pace. That might be a bit of a problem here today. The front end's been hanging on pretty good at the track on 2, but with a field of 3, no doubt Tropical Dragon won't be too far back, and I'm going to take him and his big stretch kick to win it here for Dave Kelly. 4 for me, Tropical Dragon. Your favorite is the 2 Canadian Pharaoh. He's 3 to 5. He is a class horse certainly, but is 0 for 13 on the year. Canadian Pharaoh currently 3 to 5. Again, win and pick 3 wagering coming up here. Race 2, 4 minutes to post. Good luck. Down to just 1 minute to post here for the second. 1 minute to place your wagers. Win and pick 3 wagering only here on race 2. Down to 1 minute. Starter has called for the horses here. Race number 2. And the field now moving in, lining up just to field the 3 with the scratch of the 3, Fanatical Maniac. And it's the start of our pick 3 here today. Late money making the 4, Tropical Dragon, a 1-2 favorite. This one a big winner this year, 8 out of 11 times out. Tropical Dragon has been a winner, and he is your favorite here at 1-2. 6-5 on the 2 Canadian Pharaoh, racing recently in the open ranks at Century Downs. And from the rail, My Day with Logan Gillis is on the board at 9-2. As this group of 3 now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. Here they come. They're off. And pacing, Canadian Pharaoh out quickly as expected, and he's going to grab the racetrack here for Phil Giesbrecht without a tussle. Canadian Pharaoh gets an easy lead. My Day is away in second, and Tropical Dragon back there in third as the 2 Dave Kelly trainees sit second and third off the speed supplied here by Canadian Pharaoh. It's Canadian Pharaoh, 6-year-old son of Mach 3, and he's going to lead the pack here as he heads by the quarter pole, a length and a half in front of My Day. That quarter up in 28-3. Tropical Dragon will have to do it from third here at 1-2 on the board as they head down the backside. It's Canadian Pharaoh getting the front end respect. No one wants to tangle with him too early. My Day following in the pocket. Tropical Dragon will do his best racing later in the mile. He sits third for Dave Kelly as Canadian Pharaoh gets it his own way here, taking him to the half-mile point. It's Canadian Pharaoh with no pressure. My Day right there second. Tropical Dragon third. Half was 58 flat. It was 29-2 in the second quarter. Canadian Pharaoh looking for his first win this year. Giesbrecht has him up front. My Day the closest pursuer. Tropical Dragon will have to wind it up from third as he's waiting here for Dave Kelly as Canadian Pharaoh trying to get some separation. He opens up 2.5 on My Day. Tropical Dragon yet to swing to the outside, but he's going to have to soon, and there he goes for Dave Kelly. It's Canadian Pharaoh full steam ahead now. 3/4, 1:26-4. Canadian Pharaoh by a length and a half. My Day looking to get out on the outside. Tropical Dragon is picking them up, putting them down here for Dave Kelly. It's Tropical Dragon out in the center of the racetrack. Canadian Pharaoh trying to fend him off, and then My Day, Tropical Dragon has hit the front, and it is Tropical Dragon to pick up his 9th win on the year. Canadian Pharaoh was second best. My Day third in 1:54-2. An unofficial order posted. First 4, Tropical Dragon. Second 2, Canadian Pharaoh. Third 1, My Day. 4-2-1 here in the second. Now returning back, number 4, Tropical Dragon. 4-year-old bay gelding by Custard the Dragon from the Arts Place mare Beyond Paradise. Bred by Al Newrouter of High River, owned by Dave Kelly of Strathmore, Mike Dix of Parkland County. Trained and driven victory by Dave Kelly. Tropical Dragon, as we mentioned, picks up his 9th win on the year in just his 12th start. And he wins today in 1:54-2. Results are official. 4-2-1 official as Tropical Dragon kicks off our pick 3 here. And he wins it at 1-2 on the board. And prices are up. Win price $3 even on Tropical Dragon. The early daily double of 4 and 4. That $2 double paid $13.60. Your second race rundown: My Day third, Canadian Pharaoh second, Fanatical Maniac a scratch, Tropical Dragon the winner. From the top down, 3-2, scratch 1. Next up, third race. Third race does have a driver change. Number 7, Crush Me, will now be driven by Dave Kelly. Dave Kelly drives 7, Crush Me in the third. And third race comes your way here in 19 minutes. Good luck. And don't forget, folks, after this third race, we'll have the stick races for the kids right out in front of the grandstand. Stick races for the kids following this race number 3. And field on post parade now for the third race. Group of maidens. 2-year-olds drew the inside. Number 1, Outlaw Grand Torino, owned by Outlaw Stable. Phil Giesbrecht will drive. Pretty next here, the 2, Outlaw What If CC, owned by Outlaw West Stable. Connie Colthammer, trainer and driver. Horse number 3, Juju Berry, owned by JF Gagne and Peter Van Segelen. JF Gagne in the sulky. 4, Sinelta Fire Dragon, owned by Myrna Empey, Gordon Helen Empey with Tyler Redwood. 5, Century Mock, owned by Brian Brook and Rod Hennessy. Mike Hennessy drives. Horse 6 is Have Fun in the Sun, owned by Valerie Emerson, Richard Remillard, and Jim Wilson with Richard Remillard. Moving on to the racetrack now is the 7, Crush Me, owned by Sandor Jazai and Brent Bodor, now driving Dave Kelly. And rounding out the field is the 8, Blue Star Mystic, owned by Kyle Crump. Logan Gillis with the driving assignment. That's your field of 8 then for this third race here at the track on 2. Again, it is a maidens. 2-year-olds drew the inside. Phillies and Mayors non-winners of 2 drew the outside. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. And we're down to just 4 minutes. My picks here did try the 6, Having Fun in the Sun on top. This one with 3 starts so far here at the track on 2 since coming in from Manitoba. And all 3 pretty good, really. A second, a big win by 13 lengths, and then a close third last time. Did not leave last time Having Fun in the Sun, and she tried to race from off the speed. Ended up going first over and pacing a big third quarter. Got a bit tired at the end. I think perhaps a change of race tactics back to the front end for Richard Remillard might make this filly, Sunshine Beach filly, a little bit tougher here today. I'm going to try the 6, Having Fun in the Sun, looking for a front end score from her. For second, number 8, Blue Star Mystic. This one a maiden winner at Century Downs just 2 starts back. Last time tried the stakes action with no success, but certainly no Graceful Horizon or Exotic Dragon in here today. And against this maiden and non-winners of 2 field, despite an outside 8 post, I think Blue Star Mystic should be competitive. I tried her for second. For third, number 7, Crush Me. This one your 3-2 favorite. Certainly should have a shot. Dave Kelly driving today. Front end speed, the main attribute for Crush Me. Does just have 1 win in 19 lifetime starts, however, but certainly could be forwardly placed as she does have good gate speed. This Better Than Cheddar filly. I'll try a 6, 8, 7. I'm going to try some outside ones here in the third. Good luck with your wagers. You've got exacta, try, superfecta, win, place, and show, and 3 minutes to place your bets. And the starter has called for the horses. Field moving in, lining up. Race 3. Maidens and Phillies and Mayors non-winners of 2 here in the third. Big field of 8. Moving in behind the gate here as the favorite continues to be the 7, Crush Me. Just a slight favorite, 9-5 currently on Crush Me. Dave Kelly picking up the drive here today. 2-1 on number 6, Having Fun in the Sun. Richard Remillard, trainer driver for that filly. And also taking some action outside 8, Blue Star Mystic. She is 4-1, making her track on 2 debut. Now 3-1 on that one. As this field of 8 in the hands of starter Jim Dakowitz. Field in motion. And it's post time. Here they come. They're off and pacing, except for Having Fun in the Sun. That one made a brief miscue. And now also off stride is Century, that is Sedelta Fire Dragon. That sends Having Fun in the Sun way out wide. On the front end, though, it's Century Mock now driving for the lead. Juju Berry has got away in second. Then down to the inside there for Outlaw What If CC. Crush Me left out enough to get into the 4 hole. And then from 5th, Blue Star Mystic. In behind that one, Outlaw Grand Torino. Then recovering, Having Fun in the Sun had an adventurous beginning. She made a break and then had another one break right in front of her, and it's another 10 lengths back to Sedelta Fire Dragon. Opening quarter, 28-1, and it is Century Mock and Mike Hennessy that put it on the board. Juju Berry at a big number is following in from second. Then one of the 2-year-olds, Outlaw What If CC, is third. Crush Me has tipped out from fourth. Also moving to the outside there, you've got Blue Star Mystic, and then it is as they race, Having Fun in the Sun is to the outside. Then it is Blue Star Mystic and Outlaw Grand Torino next. As they went by the half, 57-2, solid tempo. It's Century Mock trying to drive away on this field. Century Mock and Mike Hennessy opening up 3. Juju Berry fully extended second. Crush Me's an outside third. Then you've got to the outside fourth, Having Fun in the Sun. Tracking her is Blue Star Mystic. Backing away was Outlaw What If CC. They race by 3/4. Century Mock put it on the board, 126-2. And it's Century Mock leading them into the lane. Crush Me on the outside is coming on. Down on the inside is Juju Berry. Then it's Having Fun in the Sun. Blue Star Mystic closing a bit from far back, but it's Century Mock fighting them off so far. Crush Me is second, and then Juju Berry. Century Mock has gone to the front and did not look back. It is Century Mock, the JK Royal Flush filly, to take it all the way. Tight for second. That may have gone to Blue Star Mystic there for the place spot. Looked like Crush Me was third. And then Juju Berry fourth in 156-2. Post on the board unofficially, first 5, Century Mock. It's a photo for place, 5 and a photo. Second in the photo was 8, Blue Star Mystic. Third was 7, Crush Me. Finishing fourth, the 3, Juju Berry. 5, 8, 7, 3. Now returning back, third race winner, number 5, Century Mock, 3-year-old bay filly by JK Royal Flush. From the Mach 3 mare, Mock Away, bred by Brian Brook of Leduc, owned by Brian Brook and Rod Hennessy, trained by Rod Hennessy, driven to victory by Mike Hennessy. Maiden breaking score here for Century Mock in her 9th lifetime start, and puts up a good maiden mark here today at the track on 2 of 156. 2/5, Century Mock, all the way in the front end here at 4-1. 5873 posted for the third. Results are now official. $5,873 official. And prices are up. Number 5, Century Mock, paying $10.70 to win, $5 to place, $3.20 to show. Second 8, Blue Star Mystic, $4.73. Third 7, Crush Me, $2.40 to show. $2 exacta 5/8 was $37.40. The 20-cent try, $21.25. 20-cent super, $146.02. Third race rundown, Outlaw Grand Torino 6, Outlaw What If CC 7th, Juju Berry 4th, Sinalta Fire Dragon 8th, Century Mock the winner, Having Fun in the Sun 5th, Crush Me was 3rd, Blue Star Mystic 2nd. From the top down, 6, 7, 4, 8, 1, 5, 3, 2. Fourth race is up next, starts out the pick 4. There are no changes in the fourth. And got the stick races going on out front here for the kids. And post time race 4 then coming up, 19 minutes. And post-parade time now for the fourth race, led by the one Outlaw See My Shadow, owned by Outlaw West Stable, Connie Colthammer in the sulky. 2 is Outlaw Blue Ice, owned, trained, and driven by Mike Hennessy. 3, Grey Z, racing for Annabelle Peary with Phil Giesbrecht. Horse number 4, Rock Absorber, owned by Chris Lancaster. Tyler Redwood gets the call. This is a group of $7,500 claimers. Also eligible were non-winners of 701 last 3 starts. Moving on to the racetrack next, there is 5, Flying Officer, owned by Glenn and Janine Lutz, Jamie Gray driving. And rounding up the field will be the 6, Whiskey Throttle, owned by Dave Kelly and Richard McPhee. Trainer-driver for Whiskey Throttle is Dave Kelly, and he's onto the racetrack now. That's your field for this fourth race. Exacta, Trifecta, Win, Place, and Show, as well as our 20-cent minimum pick 4 starting here, covering the final 4 races, and post time 4 minutes away. Taking a look at my picks, I did go to the 6 Whiskey Throttle on top, sticking with this one despite a 6th place finish last time. Last time facing top horses that were racing in the open. Today facing claimers again. Also last time out there, Whiskey Throttle was up against a very quick back half. 55-3, they went the back half up front. He was not able to gain, and that's not a surprise. Third quarter was 27-3, so tough to make up ground against those type of fractions. And in against the $7,500 claimers today, I think Whiskey Throttle could return to his winning ways, but certainly there are some other top contenders in here. I did go to the 6 on top. For second, I went to the 4, Rock Absorber. This one was claimed a couple starts back by Chris Lancaster for the $5,000 claiming tag. Raced him right back in for 5, and he ripped off a win in 153-3. That was impressive, and Rock Absorber likely to get the lead here. I think Outlaw Blue Ice is going to want to sit the pocket. Those are the 2 that like to leave, so Rock Absorber, definite front-end threat here today, especially if he could pace back to that 153-3 type of mile. I'll go to the 4 for second. For third, number 2, Outlaw Blue Ice. He's been solid throughout the meet here at the track on 2, as he has finished in the top 2, 6 out of 8 starts, and he has not missed the top 2 in 6 straight for Mike Hennessy. Likely to get a pocket journey behind Rock Absorber. He did last time as well. Couldn't go by, but they went a big mile, and Outlaw Blue Ice has to be considered a contender here in this fourth race. I tried a 6-4-2 in the fourth. Good group here, set to go in 3 minutes. And down to just 1 minute here for the fourth. 1 minute to place your wagers. Start of the pick 4. Also Exacta, Trifecta, Win, Place, and Show wagering. Starter has called for the horses. Field moving to the starting gate. Group of 6 here for this fourth race. And they are called in. Starting gate now rolling. Field under starter's command now as they move into the stretch for a start. Favorite on the board at 4-5 is the 6 Whiskey Throttle. He drops into the $7,500 claiming level here today for Dave Kelly. And he's been a winner 6 times this year and has raced very well at the track on 2 on the drop-in class. Whiskey Throttle is even money. 3-1 support for 4 Rock Absorber, a big winner in his last start, which was his first start for trainer Chris Lancaster. As the field now, all set for a start. Race 4, it's post time. And here they come. They're off. And pacing, Rock Absorber out of there like a shot for Redwood, and Rock Absorber going to grab the racetrack as usual. The rest fall into line as Outlaw See My Shadow has got away in second. From third, it is Outlaw Blue Ice, then the Gray Horse, Grazy is fourth. In behind that one is Flying Officer. Whiskey Throttle trails the field as the 6-pack of Pacers all get down to the pylons, and it's Rock Absorber showing the way. Rock Absorber by the quarter here for Redwood, 28-3. Early move from Gray Z. Here comes Gray Z on the attack. No rest up front for Rock Absorber as he's got to deal with a first over prompter in the form of Gray Z. Back on the inside third, it's Outlaw See My Shadow. Tipping out to follow in fourth there was Flying Officer. Back in fifth is Outlaw Blue Ice. And then it's another 4 lengths back to Whiskey Throttle as he lags here as they battle it out towards the half. It's Rock Absorber in no mood to let anybody go. He's hanging out Gray Z as they went by the half, 57-4, 29-1 in the second quarter. It's Rock Absorber duking it out with Gray Z. Those two nose to nose, wheel to wheel. They battle it out on the final turn. It's Outlaw See My Shadow and inside third. Outside fourth, Flying Officer is trying to wind it up to go 3 wide. Looking 3 wide as well as Outlaw Blue Ice. And Whiskey Throttle's got the ball in front of him, but he's starting to mount a rally. They race by 3 quarters, 127-1. Rock Absorber now going on with it for Redwood. It's Rock Absorber. Outlaw See My Shadow coming through an inside second. Whiskey Throttle is down along the cones. He's starting to gain ground. It's Rock Absorber. Outlaw See My Shadow. Far outside, Outlaw Blue Ice. Rock Absorber is gone. Rock Absorber has driven away. Redwood puts the stick away. Rock Absorber, an easy winner. Up for second was Outlaw Blue Ice. Then it was Flying Officer and Whiskey Throttle as Rock Absorber did the in on the front end again here today, 154-4. On the board unofficially, first 4, Rock Absorber. Second 2, Outlaw Blue Ice. Third was 5, Flying Officer. Fourth 6, Whiskey Throttle. 4, 2, 5, 6, your top 4 here for the fourth. And now returning back is the fourth race winner, number 4, Rock Absorber. 10-year-old bay gelding by Rock and Roll Hanover. From the Pro Bono Best Mare, Promiscuous. Bred by Preddy Racing Stable of New Jersey. Owned and trained by Chris Lancaster of Airdrie. Driven to victory by Tyler Redwood. Rock Absorber picks up his 2nd win in a row. It's his 5th win this year. 32nd lifetime victory for the 10-year-old veteran, as he wires them up here in the 4th in 154-4 under careful rating from driver Tyler Redwood. 4256 posted here for the 4th. And results are official. Prices are up. Number 4, Rock Absorber, paying $6.70 to win, $3.50 to place, $2.20 to show. Second was 2, Outlaw Blue Ice, returning $5.50 and $2.10. Third 5, Flying Officer, $3.80 to show. $2 Exacta 4-2 was $22.20. 20-cent try, $6.96. 20-cent pick 3 today, 3 to 3, $5.65. Fourth race rundown, Outlaw See My Shadow 5th, Outlaw Blue Ice 2nd, Grazy was 6th, Rock Absorber the winner, Flying Officer 3rd, Whiskey Throttle 4th. From the top down, 526, 134. We had a claim here in the fourth race. Claim for $7,500 was number 3, Grazy, by new owner trainer Chris Lancaster. Next up then, race number 5 on our program here today. In the fifth race, number 7, Blue Who. The driver will be Tom Miller. Tom Miller trains and also drives 7 Blue Who in race 5. No other changes. It comes up next in 19 minutes. And post-parade time now for the fifth race. First one to parade there, 2 Gold on the Horizon, owned by Lauren Duffield and Rod Hennessy. Mike Hennessy will drive. This is a group of non-winners of 2 races, $7,500 claimers. And moving in front of the grandstand to parade next there is the one, Mr. Dillian, owned by Jacques Lambert. Phil Giesbrecht at the controls. Next for 3, Infinite Horizon, owned by Darlene Wheatley. Logan Gillis in the driver's seat. 4, I'm a Foxy 2, owned by Joe Ratchford and Willie Witchepin with Tyler Redwood. Next for the 5, Rise and Horizon, owned by Chris McKenzie, Dave Kelly, trainer-driver. And behind that one, 6, Sunset Rider, owned by Superstar Stables, Jamie Gray drives. And rounding out the field, the 7, Blue Who, owned by Brinsley Brooking Lutz and Rick McAllister. The driver will be Tom Miller. That's your field then for this 5th race. Win, play, show, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering available. And we're down to just 4 minutes to post on the board, 4 minutes. My selections, tried the 2 Gold on the Horizon on top. This one just missing in each of our last 2 starts for Team Hennessy. Second in a dead heat last time, just 3 parts of a length back, and second by a neck the start before that. Does have a bit of a penchant for finishing second, as she's got 1 win in 5 seconds on the year. But like the front end speed, the front end's been hanging on pretty well here at the track on 2 the last couple of weeks. And Gold on the Horizon certainly has speed to make the front. Mike Hennessy, I think, will point her there. And I'll try the 2 Gold on the Horizon to possibly wire them up here in the 5th. For second, went to the 3 Infinite Horizon. Since this gelding has moved into the condition claimers, he's been competitive. Picked up a win there, 2 starts back by a neck. Last time was just too far back. He was closing the best of all, but he ended up a length short, and he was in 4th. Could sit a bit closer today, and does show 2 good starts here in this class in a row. So put in the 3 for second. For third, number 7, Blue Who. Drop in class is the key for this one. He was racing against the straight non-winners of 2 at Century Downs. Also raced in the Alberta Maverick there in his last start. Should find these condition claimers a bit easier. Tom Miller going to drive this horse that he trains himself. And Blue Who, a bit of an X factor here on the drop. He's got the outside post, but I think he is one to look out for. I'll try a 2-3-7 in a wide open 5th race. It's coming up next in 3 minutes. And down in just 1 minute here for the 5th. 1 minute. Field moving towards the starting gate. Just a few moments of betting time remaining. If you've got a wager ready to go, send it in. 5th race, pretty even betting board here as 2-1 on the board for the 3. Infinite Horizon makes him a slight favorite. Got 5-2 support for 2 gold on the Horizon. 3-1 on 7 Blue Who, that one dropping in class. Also, some support, though, for 5 Rise and Horizon. The 6 Sunset Rider, they're 9-2. Money spread around here. Wide open, 5th race. Exacta tries, Superfecta. And the field now in motion. 5th race field is under starter's command. And it's post time. Race 5. Here they come. They're off. And pacing. Sunset Rider out of there quickly to the inside. Gold on the horizon. Once part of the early action. And those two to settle the early lead. It is Sunset Rider crossing over, clearing there for Jamie Gray. Gold on the horizon grabs the pocket. Getting away in 3rd is the newcomer, Mr. Dillion. And then back in 4th, Infinite Horizon. In behind that one, I'm a Foxy 2. The back 2 in the field are Rise and Horizon and Blue Who. As we got a pocket popper here. Gold on the horizon. Didn't want the 2-hole. Hennessy wants on top with that one. And Gold on the horizon has retaken the lead. Opening quarter was sharp. It was 28-1. It's Gold on the horizon then in front of Sunset Rider. Back in 3rd, Mr. Dillion. Then it is Infinite Horizon. And Sunset Rider has popped the pocket as those front 2 battling it out here as they look to possibly switch places again. Sunset Rider driving the outside. Gold on the horizon is back to 2nd. Gap of 4 back to Mr. Dillion. Then it is Infinite Horizon. Watching the action from 5th is I'm a Foxy 2. And in the backfield are Rise and Horizon and Blue Who as they went by the half 57-2. It's Sunset Rider now back to the lead. Gold on the horizon is back to 2nd. Those two have switched places a couple of times. Mr. Dillion is 3rd and starting to close in a bit. Then you've got Infinite Horizon as he's got a good late kicked offer here for Logan Gillis. I'm a Foxy 2 not doing enough. And to the outside is Blue Who. 3/4, 126 flat. Sunset Rider on the lead, but he is all out. Here comes Gold on the horizon. Far outside, Infinite Horizon is closing in. Trying to sneak through along the cones is Mr. Dillion. It's Mr. Dillion inside. Sneaking through for Giesbrecht. Manitoba Invader. Mr. Dillion is clear. Infinite Horizon is on to 2nd. Far outside Blue Who, but Mr. Dillion got upset the apple cart at 11-1. Blue Who closed in for 2nd. Infinite Horizon was 3rd. It was Mr. Dillion here in 155-3. Posted on the board unofficially. First 1, Mr. Dillion. 2nd, 7, Blue Who. 3rd was 3, Infinite Horizon. 4th, 6, Sunset Rider. 1, 7, 3, 6 is your top 4. It's unofficial. Returning back is the 5th race winner, number 1, Mr. Dillion. 3-year-old Bay Colt by Lambretta from the Solid Ice Mare Overnight Success. Bred by Dwayne Taylor of Minto, Manitoba. Owned by Jacques Lambert. Trained by Jacques Lambert. Driven to victory for his 2nd winner today by driver Phil Giesbrecht. 2nd win lifetime for Mr. Dillion. Wins in his first pari-mutuel start here in Alberta after coming in from Manitoba. And puts up a new lifetime mark, 155-3. Mr. Dillion lowering that lifetime mark by right around 13 seconds here today as he wins it at 11-1 on the board. Results official 1736. Official Mr. Dillian, 11-1 winner. That is the longest shot on the board winner here. 25.30 to win ticket, 450 to place, 660 to show. Second 7 Blue Who, 370 and 250. And third was 3 Infinite Horizon, $3 to show. $2 exacta 1-7 paid $210 even. 20-cent trifecta, $263.90. In the superfecta, please note you can have any horse in fourth. The 20-cent super 173 all paid $148.91. Fifth race rundown, Mr. Dillian the winner, Gold on the Horizon 7th, Infinite Horizon 3rd. I'm a Foxy 2 5th, Rise and Horizon 6th, Sunset Rider 4th, Blue Who 2nd. From the top down, 173, 5, 6, 4, 2. Next up then is race number 6 here this afternoon. In the 6th race, we've got a good group of Phillies and Mayors going for $4,800. There are no changes. Post time in 19 minutes. Post-parade time now for the sixth race, Phillies and Mayors, classified race here, going for $4,800. Win, play, show, exacta, and trifecta wagering here on the sixth. Horse number 1, Outlaw Stormy Weather, owned by Joe Ratchford. J.F. Gagne handles the lines. Horse number 2, Bearcat Josie, owned by Derek Stout. Tyler Redwood calls the shots. Next for the 3, Flash's Smile, owned by Dave Kelly, Paul McDonald, and Don McDougall with Dave Kelly. Number 4, Oriental Express, owned by Harvey Jager, and Harness the Energy Inc. with Mike Hennessy. Next for the 5, Good Day is Coming, races for Phil Giesbrecht and Ken Hansen with Phil Giesbrecht. And running out the field, the 6, Big Bad Goldie, owned by Joe Ratchford. Jamie Gray in the sulky. That's your field of 6 then. For the 6th, again, exacta, trifecta, win, place, and show wagering. And post time just 4 minutes away. 4 minutes. My picks here, a good group of mares, I thought. Pretty even group, but I did go to the 5, Good Day is Coming on top. She's raced as high as the Phillies and Mayors Open in recent weeks at Century Downs. Picked up a 4th there in the Phillies and Mayors Open last time. Faces a bit easier group here today. She's raced 3 times for Phil Giesbrecht at Century and picked up 2/3 and a 4th. So she's been competitive and has good front end speed. May look for the lead today. I think she's the one to beat. Certainly not overpowering, but the one to beat in here, I think. And I went to the 5, Good Day is Coming on top. She's currently even money. For second, number 6, Big Bad Goldie. This horse has really put it together in her last few starts for Joe Ratchford. Has crossed the wire first in each of her last 2 starts. Was disqualified, placed 3rd in her second to last start there, but racing well and coming up with 2 straight times. She did beat the competition to the line. Does face a bit tougher here today, but I like her for second. Big Bad Goldie for me for second. For third, number 4, Oriental Express, putting together a great year. 8 out of 10 in the top 2 for her. And regular driver Mike Hennessy returns today. She should be forwardly placed in this race. Seems to be always in the thick of things. And Oriental Express, not one you want to leave out of your try. I put Oriental Express in for third. 5, 6, 4 for me here in this 6th race. It's coming up next in 3 minutes. And the field has been called in here. Race number 6, Phillies and Mayors. Classified event going for $4,800. It's a good group of mares here for this 6th race. And they are moving in, lining up. Field taking up their post positions from the rail. It'll be Outlaw Stormy Weather with J.F. Gagne. Post 2, Bearcat Josie, Tyler Redwood. 3, Flash's Smile and Dave Kelly. The 4, Oriental Express, Mike Hennessy. Out to the 5, Good Day Is Coming, your board favorite, Phil Giesbrecht. Outside 6, Big Bad Goldie and Jamie Gray. Field in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. Race 6. They're off. And pacing, leaving out Oriental Express along with Flash Smile. Those two divide for the lead. It's going to be Oriental Express trying to cross over and doing so here for Hennessy. Flash Smile left alertly. She gets away in second. Lagging a bit in third is Outlaw Stormy Weather. She'll look to tighten it up. Back fourth is Bearcat Josie. Then you've got Good Day Is Coming. She races from off the speed today. And in behind that one is Big Bad Goldie. By the quarter here, it's Oriental Express that put it on the board in 28-2. Following in the pocket, Flash a Smile and Dave Kelly. Getting closer in third, Outlaw Stormy Weather. Then it is Bearcat Josie. Good Day Is Coming has one horse beaten, and that horse is Big Bad Goldie as they encounter the second quarter slowdown here. Oriental Express is backing off the tempo. Following in is Flash a Smile. Nothing yet from Outlaw Stormy Weather. Racing fourth and slipping to the outside there is Bearcat Josie. Flushing her out to pick up the cover is Good Day Is Coming, and Big Bad Goldie is sixth and last, but only about 5 lengths off the lead. The half was just 59-2, walking second quarter of 31 flat, and it's Oriental Express with a teletimer on her side as she leads by a length on Bearcat Josie. On the inside third, you've got Flash a Smile. Outside fourth is Good Day Is Coming. Inside fifth, Outlaw Stormy Weather, and then it is Big Bad Goldie from sixth. They race 3 in, 3 out. It's anybody's horse race here by the 3 quarters. 129-1. They'll pick up the tempo now. It's Oriental Express trying to sprint for home. Bearcat Josie is second. Widest of all is Good Day Is Coming. Down on the inside, Flash a Smile looks for the inside squeeze. It's Oriental Express sprinting for home. Flash a Smile down along the cones. Bearcat Josie is still digging and driving. Oriental Express with Bearcat Josie. Gonna be one of these two at the line. Very, very tight. Might have been Oriental Express on the inside, but Bearcat Josie was right there in that win photo, and it's a tight win photo between Oriental Express and Bearcat Josie in 156-3. In the win photo was number 4, Oriental Express, winning it over 2, Bearcat Josie. Third was 3, Flash a Smile. Fourth one, Outlaw Stormy Weather, 4-2, 3-1. And now returning back, 6th race winner, number 4, Oriental Express. 4-year-old bay mare by Mystician from the Arts Place Dam, China Art. Bred by Larry Hansen of Saskatchewan, owned by Harvey Jager of Airdrie, Harness the Energy Inc. of Water Valley. Trained by Tom Miller, driven to victory by Mike Hennessy. 5th win this year, and 9th lifetime victory for Oriental Express, 156-3 the mile, as she gets the easy fractions up front. Sprints home in 27-2 to win it in a tight one over Bearcat Josie. 4-2-3-1 is official. Oriental Express paying $550 to win, $350 to place, $230 to show. Second 2, Bearcat Josie, $5, $260. Third three, flash to smile, $2.60 to show. $2 exact to 4-2 with $17.80. 20-cent trifecta, $16.47. Sixth race rundown, Outlaw Stormy Weather fourth, Bearcat Josie second, Flash of Smile third, with Oriental Express the winner. Good Day is coming fifth, Big Bad Goldie sixth from the top down. 4-2-3, 1-5-6. Next up then, seventh and final in the finale. No changes, got a field of 7 to go postward in 20 minutes. And the field moving on to the racetrack now for the 7th and final today here at the track on 2. Group of $7,500 claimers, as well as 5,000 claimers that are non-winners of a race this year. Horse number 1, Chasing Shadows, owned by Dave Kelly, Mike Dix, and Randy Smith. Dave Kelly trains and drives. And pretty next, moving to the front of the grandstand here is the 2, Squirrely Dan, owned by Harvey Jager, Harness the Energy Inc., and Tom Miller, Mike Hennessy drives. Number 3, Tajma Rival, owned by Dave Kelly, Don and Dan McDougall, Tyler Redwood at the controls. Next for the 4, Rip It Up, owned by Fun for Fans, Jamie Gray driving. Number 5 is 2 to 10, owned by Ralph Morrow and Jacques Lambert, trainer driver. 6 is King of the West, owned by Phil Giesbrecht and Ken Hansen, trainer driver, Phil Giesbrecht. And rounding out the field is the 7, Sherburne's Blue, owned by Amber Campbell and William Beecham, Logan Gillis trains and drives. That's your field then of 7 for the 7th and final. Your last chance today here at the track on 2. Win, play, show, exacta, and trifecta wagering. Post time 4 minutes away. Taking a look at my picks here. Tried the 6, King of the West on top. This horse, I think, should be the one to beat. He's got along well with Phil Giesbrecht. Does have good leaving ability. Last time was beat only by Outlaw Fire and Ice out at down at Century Downs, and doesn't have to face that one here today. Races well either on the front or even better from a pocket position. So look out for King of the West to leave out. See if he can get early position, and should be able to get a good trip here today, I think, for Phil Giesbrecht. For second, number 2, Squirrely Dan. He's been much improved since being a vet scratch sick back on August 24th. He's picked up a second and a win since then, so he's on the improve. I'll try him for second. Tom Miller and Mike Hennessy, they just won the 6th race there with Oriental Express. I'll try Squirrely Dan for second. For third, number 3, Tajma Rival. He's one that's usually on the fringes, but has been picking up seconds, thirds, fourths with regularity. His last start was one of his better ones, so I tried him for the show dough. 6-2-3 for me here in the 7th and final. The favorite is the 7, Sherburne's Blue. 2 to 1 on that one, as he looks for his first win in a couple of years. And post time now in 3 minutes for the finale. Good luck. And the field has been called to the starting gate here, 7th and final. Our next scheduled card of racing here at the track on 2, scheduled for Thursday, September 23rd. Racing scheduled for 5:10 here at the track on 2. Hope you can join us then. As the field moving in now, 7th and final, group of 7. Even betting board here. Just a slight favorite is the 7 Sherburne's Blue. 9-5 on that one. $5,000 claimer facing the $7,500 condition claimers. And hasn't won a race since 2019. He's your 9-5 favorite. 3-1 on the 1 Chasing Shadows. 3-1 as well on the 6 King of the West. 7-2 here on 2 Squirrely Dan. As the field of 7. Now in the hands of the starter. And it's post time. 7th and final. Here they come. They're off. And pacing down the center, rip it up alongside is King of the West. And then you've got Tajma Rival looking to get away in third. Chasing Shadows, protecting position there from the rail as she is back in 4th. And then a parked out 2-10 is looking to get into 5th. In behind that one as they race onto the turn, you've got Squirrely Dan. And the trailer in the field is Sherburne's Blue. Making his way to the front then was King of the West. It's King of the West and Giesbrecht to carve this one out. Opening quarter. Sharp 27-3. Sizzler of an opening quarter put on the board by King of the West. Back in second, it's Rip It Up. Looking at a third is Tajma Rival. Racing fourth is Chasing Shadows. Then 2.5 lengths back to 2-10. In behind that one is Squirrely Dan. Squirrely Dan tips to the outside. Sherburne's Blue also tips out. Those two moving up on the outside as they race her to the half-mile point. It's King of the West trying to slip a breather in. Following in from second is Rip It Up. It's Squirrely Dan, the first over driver. He's the new shooter on the outside third, and coming on, it's Sherburne's Blue getting a live toe right into the thick of things. He's an outside 4th. Then you've got Tajma Rival inside 5th, 2-10, and Chasing Shadows at the back. The half was 57 flat, and it's Squirrely Dan taking it to King of the West. Those two throw down on that far turn. It's Squirrely Dan now sticking a neck in front, trying to battle back is King of the West. Looking to flip out wide there is Sherburne's Blue, and then you've got to Rip It Up. 3/4, 127-1. It's Squirrely Dan with King of the West. Rip It Up is third. Sherburne's Blue is wide, and then even wider there for Tajma Rival. It's Squirrely Dan to a short edge for Hennessy. Squirrely Dan trying to fend off the closers. It's Rip It Up trying to grind into the margin. Far outside is Tajma Rival. Squirrely Dan needs the wire at the line. Squirrely Dan hanging in, hanging on. It was Squirrely Dan over Rip It Up and Tajma Rival in the finale in 155-3. On the board unofficially, first 2, Squirrely Dan. Second was 4, Rip It Up. Finishing third, number 3, Tajma Rival. 4th, 6, King of the West. 2-4, 3-6. And returning back is the 7th and final race winner, number 2, Squirrely Dan. Squirrely Dan, a 4-year-old bay gelding by Custard the Dragon from the Arts Place mare, Shape of My Art. Bred by Surdale Farm of BC, owned by Harvey Jager, Harness the Energy Inc., and Tom Miller. Trained by Tom Miller, driven victory by Mike Hennessy. That combination winning the final 2 races here today, Tom Miller and Mike Hennessy. And Squirrely Dan wins for the 3rd time this year. 5th lifetime victory, 2nd win in a row. Right here at the track on 2. And he paces himself to a new lifetime mark of 155 3/5 in winning the finale. Squirrely Dan here in the final race, off at 5-2. Results are official. And prices are up. Squirrely Dan paid $7.90 to win, $4.20 to place, $2.60 to show. Second 4, Rip It Up, paying $6.10 and $4.10. Third 3, Tajma Rival, $3.80 to show. $2 Exacta 2-4 was $49.40. 20-cent try, $19.08. Pick 4 today, 4-4 in the pick 4. A good one, 20-cent payout was $323.55 in the pick 4 here this afternoon. 7th race rundown then. Chasing Shadows finishing 6th. The Squirrely Dan, the winner. Tajma Rival 3rd. With Rip It Up 2nd. 2-10 7th. King of the West 4th. Sherburne's Blue 5th. From the top down, 6-1-3-2-7-4-5. That does conclude the live racing card then here today at the Track on 2 on behalf of everyone here at the Track on 2. This is track announcer Murray Slough. Thank you very much for joining us here today. Don't forget, next scheduled racing coming up on Thursday post time at 5:10. Hope you could join us then. Until then, good night. And when you leave the track, please drive home safely.